This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hey everybody, I am Mitch English.
Yes, he is. I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment. You're not going to get it anywhere else.
Listen,
I'm telling
and
you.
if you do, they're going to laugh at you.
You're shortchanging yourself.
They don't want you. You're shortchanging yourself as well. Listen, we've been doing this, as we mentioned yesterday, we've been doing this our 8th season, and we are so happy to have you here for sure. We got a great show set up and ready to rock.
You like the cruise vacations,
Oh,
right?
I love
The
taking
cruise
cruises,
ships?
sure, yeah.
So Royal Caribbean has just they've come out and they've said, look, no more of those multi-outlet plugs. You can no longer bring those on the cruises.
Okay, which is a big thing because people will take strip because there's only one plug in the thing.
Yes,
okay.
and I guess they've really put they've cracked down on power strips and extension cords. Those technically aren't allowed in rooms, but people bring them in anyway. But now these multi-cord outlets, they're saying no more because they're a huge fire hazard.
Exactly.
Yeah, but people are upset because they're like, well, how am I supposed to plug in all my appliances?
and I think that does go to say something. I've been staying in some hotel rooms just as of late, and it's interesting that just when we got everybody to do the USB B or A rather, and now it's over to C, and so I had to buy a bunch of little converters everywhere. But of course, there's plugs and such, and I think in the cruise lines, I can understand that, but I know if you go to when you go on maybe on your first cruise and you go and search on a website, they'll say, here's some little tips, some hacks. And they'll always say, bring a strip, a power strip.
Yeah.
So I could see that they need to do a crackdown on
So
that.
just know that those will probably be confiscated on your way through security check-in.
Now, speaking of power strips, they're doing that over in the France, aren't they?
Yes, they are, kind of. A French museum announced that it will invite visitors to check out its latest exhibit on nature, wearing nothing but a pair of shoes.
Okay.
The museum will welcome naked patrons to show off their body of work on a certain day once a month. However, shoes will be required to avoid splinters from the floorboards. Don't slip and fall, that's all I'm saying. The new exhibit, which runs through December 9th, features paintings, sculptures, photographs, and moving images from nature.
And a lot of hairy armpits. Here's the thing. It's a way to get guys to go to the art museum. It's got to be, right?
I guess.
Let's go check out the nudes. Well, you're in.
Isn't that one big moving, image from nature? If you're walking around,
100%, yes,
just swaying in the wind, and from everybody's parts, and
bits and pieces.
You know what? Though the people that are going to get naked there aren't the people you want to see naked because they never are.
Go to any nudist beach, and that's the case.
The twigs and the berries
is something you don't want to see.
Yeah.
That's the other exhibit.
And no one wants to see art. Or art's art, if you know what I mean. All right. Miami, let's head there now. It's known as the Magic City, losing a little bit of that sparkle. And that, of course, is because, according to at least the residents who live there. In the latest study, Florida's hotspot has just named itself, basically, one of the rudest cities in the United States. Residents say there's no self-awareness, people are loud, they're rude, all to the service workers. A few dishonorable mentions as well. They don't respect personal space or hygiene in public and seem to lack any compassion for others. Get this, nearly 90% of the residents that they survey say that people believe living in downtown Miami are not as nice as those living in the suburbs. Philadelphia, Tampa, Louisville, well, they follow Miami in the rankings for cities with the rudest residents. The study says the nicest residents can be found in Omaha, Minneapolis, and San Diego. I was up in New York a while ago, but it's part of the charm that you have that. And as I like to go there thinking, listen, people are not going to help you. And then you wind up seeing people that do help you and you feel better about it. But it's interesting to see that Miami comes along with that.
At a McDonald's in Miami, I'm not kidding you, they had a security guard next to the fountain in the McDonald's because people would just come in, fill up, and leave. So they had their own lady standing there going, no, you no soda.
No soda. That's it. We got trending news and entertainment heading your way. Don't go anywhere.